What up, guys, and welcome back to Tips for Free. What I've got for you today is Atraxa Sac Belcher. Now this list here, let me organize it real quick for you. Now this list here is the same list that we ran months back, the Atraxa Sac Belcher list. The only difference is we take out creations, because it's just too slow with everyone running what they run. So creations isn't going to work. But luckily we got Entomb, which is a huge upgrade. So now we're looking at like divest Thoughtseize ourselves very consistently for one of our big dudes. And then we're also looking at a Goblin Charbelcher win with Sacrifice. So after we get a big dude in play, the combo is Sacrifice Charbelcher. Now the good part is that Atraxa digs 10. So that's 7 cards in your opening hand and 10 cards on a dig. Typically, you're going to be finding Sacrifice and Goblin Charbelcher. And that's your primary win condition. But also now, with Entomb, you've got that backup Reanimator Toolkit package. You got your answer on demand. You got some big dudes in hand, plus a Grief. Now you're looking at Ghalta, big dudes Grief. Too much to handle for pretty much any deck. Show and Tell's gonna pop off next turn, and you don't want to risk an Atraxa dig to find Sacrifice Charbelcher. Pop out Iona. What are they gonna do? Show and Tell does nothing. The Reanimator package making this thing more consistent, super valuable for taking out their big creatures with like an Elenda response as well. Yeah, it's just straight upgrades, and the deck freaking rocks. So we're gonna go check that out. Fortunately, I should mention, I actually have the full deck together on my Smurf account, so I should be able to run matches on both, which is really nice. So yeah. Alright, Shadowfax. What even deck are we playing? Entomb, Reanimate. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can Grief here. Well, there's Sacrifice. Demonic Tutor. I think we just do it again, actually. Look at this. Wheel it. So we don't find it again. Yeah, we don't find it again. That's super bad. We can hard cast Grief here, though. We can hard cast Valgavoth. Might even be better. Could be fun. Oh, this is going to be a banger deck. Alright, we've got Thoughtseize nothing, right? Dark Ritual, no. We do have Entomb Reanimate. We'll keep that. Probably getting rid of Atraxa here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. That's big. We're gonna go Dark Ritual. Entomb. Atraxa. Reanimate. Atraxa. Alright, let's see if we got found it, right? We're floating the extra mana for the sack here, so. So we've got sack, we've got grief on top of sack. We have reanimate again for another Atraxa dig. And we have Entomb. So we could go sack Entomb for something. Yeah, we could go sack, Entomb, Ghalta. Reanimate Ghalta. That pushes Valgavoth into play. And then Demonic Tutor here. Probably for another grief. So we get a grief proc off of it too. So yeah, grief into play with Ghalta. So the board would have been Ghalta, grief, Valgavoth, and then we'll be able to steal something from his hand that we want to play with life. Alright, opponent goes first. We're playing Shubs. We've got no reanimates. They kept. Yeah, no reanimates. Entomb reanimates sacrifice. So Entomb, turn 1 Entomb, turn 2 reanimate. Bum, 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 bum. We should be able to Thoughtseize on turn 1 as well. Oh, Ritual, never mind. We can just do it all right now. We just have the whole thing. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we want Atraxa. Floating 1 for sacrifice. We found sacrifice. Ghalta in hand, though. Don't really need that. Probably reanimate here. Do we need another sacrifice? Yeah, we'll take 2 sacrifices here. Double dig. There's the Belcher. Holy crap. Is this the best time to be playing Magic cards? I don't know. Alright, opponent goes first. We're looking pretty good here. Ghalta in hand. Enters, mill 3 cards. Sack Belcher. Alright, we found sack Belcher, so we just sack Atraxa, Belcher win the game. Another quick one. Here, let's look at it in case you didn't see it. Sack. So sack Belcher. That's the win. Alright, so the deck is, we are 15-6 today. We streamed a little bit earlier. But yeah, the deck is 4-0 currently. So we're gonna keep going. Alright, we've got Grief. We've got Entomb and turn 2 Reanimate. He's a 6% player. I've never played someone with a low rating like this. I'm not sure if what I do. How did a 6% player get paired versus the man? I mean, we're streaking out here. We're going to show the match probably, right? 5-0. Alright, well, we got Grief, Belcher turn 1. But then, like, how do we get the mana, right? Cool. If he takes the land, yeah, that's fine too. He can draw so many cards off of a Gristlebrand. One way to do it. Double Grief. How is this guy 92%? Boom. Alright, last chance. You know, I think we're just gonna concede here. See how fast he plays. Like, I don't think there's anything that does it for us right now. Yeah, playing too slow. Sorry, when our odds are like 0%, you gotta concede, go next. 180 rating, nice. All right, we go first. We've got Thoughtseize ourself. We don't have the whole thing though, because we need to go sacrifice to get the mana. Yeah, this is a turn 2. The Charbelcher needed to be a different card. Yeah, we'll just take that instead. It's way better. We're gonna try for a sacrifice, reanimate turn next play, or play next turn. Oh no, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work, unfortunately. I guess we should have saved the grief. Very possible we get Atraxa back here. Very possible. This plays around Guide of Souls only. Preventing token generation and attacks and healing. There's no way we're racing energy ever. That's never our win condition here. Our only win condition is getting Atraxa back or getting like Entomb off the top. Never mind, we can't Entomb anything. Yeah, I don't know. He needs to find energy. Peddler doesn't do it. Last one. No way. Low odds. Honestly, I mean, how does he get energy, right? Amped Raptor. Guide of Souls. Another Static Prison. Yeah, you look really good. Alright, we've got the turn 1 again. Really nice. Okay, so we've got the Mox. Alright, we're going to get a little bit of sound here, so bear with me. Got Mox, Grief, Sack, Reanimate, So we've already got the reanimate. So maybe we take that one. There we go. Don't need the Thoughtseize there. Alright, yeah, sorry for the audio here. Sorry for the one last one. I probably got to get going. Short and sweet. The video is going to be awesome. I'm going to do more lives as usual. I'm just going to try to get this out as soon as possible so you guys can check out the new awesome hotness. This deck effing rules, guys. Let's go look at it real quick. Sorry for the noise again. Atraxa Belcher. This is the list. This is the list you want to run, okay? This is the Reanimator list. The thing is, yeah, you're not going to get Belcher on its own very often, right? Especially with land destruction, it's a little slow nowadays. But getting it off of an Atraxa dig is super common. And getting Sacrifice off of Atraxa digs enables that even better. So it kind of has that synergy in it built in. Now you've got extra mana on turn 1 all of the time. And dude, I love Reanimator decks. I love that the toolbox is now out with Entomb. If you got any big creatures you'd recommend replacing these ones with, I can't think of any, but I think this is where the list is at. And how do I feel about it compared to Rakdos big dudes? You know, it's pretty similar. The only difference is the single turn win condition is the Buried Alive line with the Arden Ulamog. And you can even get that turn 1. So it's a little bit shorter of a line. This one, it really looks hard to get Atraxa in play and find that Sacrifice and find that Belcher. Usually, you're going to be able to get 1 or 2 Atraxa sack plays. I'm thinking maybe even throw a Necromancy in here somewhere. It just makes sense, and it helps to hit your Atraxa digs even harder. So, yeah, with that out of the way, guys, I'm going to close the video out here. Let's quick look at the stats. 7-1 on the day with this deck. We went 9-2 on the Smurf account. We climbed to rank 509, it looks like. And yeah, the deck rules. Thanks for watching.